Full moon parties and diving. Is that all that Koh Phangan and Koh Tao have to offer? Not even close. These islands are famous, but there's much more to experience. Let's take a look at how we spend our time exploring these two gems in the Gulf of Thailand. Koh Tao, Koh Phangan and Koh Samui are well-known islands in this region. Most people fly to Koh Samui and take a ferry to other islands. But we chose a more adventurous way, a combination of buses and boats. It took us about 7 hours to get to Koh Phangan from Koh Yao Yai. Exhausting? Maybe. Worth it? Definitely. We arrived to Tung Sala Pier, grabbed a motorbike and headed straight to our accommodation on Bottle Beach. Koh Phangan may be a small island, but the hilly terrain make the traveling around an adventure. And speaking about adventure, let's talk about the road to Bottle Beach. Imagine the most dusty, steep and broken road ever. Now make it worse. A group of tourists immediately warned us not to go there by bike, because they tried it on cross bike and it didn't go very well. They offered us to share a taxi with them for 100 bahts per person. We took their advice, and let me tell you, that ride was a roller coaster. We were bouncing off the seats and almost hitting the roof with our heads. Later we decided to try the road on our own. It was tough, but with caution it was possible. But once we arrived, we knew it was worth it. Bottle Beach is one of the less crowded beaches on the island, perfect for peace and quiet. But food prices are higher there, so a little planning ahead is a good idea. Beyond parties and nightlife, Koh Phangan is full of hidden gems. Hiking to viewpoints, discovering secret jungle trails, and snorkeling in crystal clear waters were some of our favorite activities. But what made our stay even more special was meeting a local boy who completely changed our perspective on the island. He let us see the world through his eyes, showing us places we would never find alone. He has only 2 days off from his job and he spent them with us, showing us around, introducing us his favorite restaurant. He even cut Matt's hair, and he patiently explained us everything about his life and culture. By the time we left, he wasn't just a guide, he was a true friend. We would love to see him again someday. And who knows, maybe we will have a chance to show him our world too. After a week on Koh Phangan, it was time for our next stop, Koh Tao. A 30 minutes ferry ride later, we arrived. But things didn't go exactly as planned. I made a mistake with our hotel booking. Wrong month. Of course, just our luck. Almost every hotel was fully booked. Fortunately, we found one last minute, and after a bit of searching, I managed to get a room for a whole week. Problem solved. The first thing you noticed about Koh Tao? It's packed with tourists. It's like everyone comes here straight after the full moon parties on Koh Phangan. But what stood out even more was the attitude of the locals. Many seemed distant or even frustrated. And honestly, I get it. With so many tourists being loud and disrespectful, it's no surprise that warm smiles and friendly chats are hard to find here, especially after experiencing so much kindness on Koh Phangan. But let's not just talk about the bad things. For a breathtaking view, we visited K Viewpoint, which turned out to be a hidden gem. Unlike other viewpoints in the same area that charge an entrance fee, this one was completely free. It's run by a kind local who not only takes care of the place, but also has a small zoo with turtles, peacocks, and even ostriches. After the hike, we rewarded ourselves with a fresh smoothie, and it was the best one I've ever had. Finding a spot like this on Koh Tao felt refreshing. For a relaxing beach day, a Freedom Beach was our favorite. A small parking fee gives you access to clear waters and a peaceful vibe. If you are into snorkeling, Tanote Bay is another great option, full of vibrant fish and colorful corals. And the best activity on Koh Tao? Diving. With its incredible marine life, it's one of the top diving spots in Thailand. Either you want to do a dive course or just a fun dive, there are so many dive shops you can choose from, and I think you won't be disappointed with any of them. Unfortunately, we got sick and couldn't dive, something we will regret for a long time. So what are Koh Phangan and Koh Tao really like? Koh Phangan is wilder with lots of hidden gems for those seeking adventures beyond parties. Koh Tao, while small and packed with tourists, offers some of the best snorkeling and diving in the whole Thailand. Whether you are into exploring, partying, or just relaxing on the beach, these islands have something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, hit a like, subscribe, and let me know in comments if you visited these islands and what was your experience like. See you in the next adventure. Ciao!